Hey guys, Paul here again. This is all part of our continuing series where we test out online cardio workouts here on YouTube to see how they fare and compare to HupSix. Today, I did Tess and Yoann's 30-minute cardio HIIT workout. All these workouts that I'm testing, I'm using a polar heart rate monitor and I'm testing them. So these are pretty legit numbers that I'm getting, okay? They're almost equal to accuracy of like EKG machine. Okay, so let's see how I did. As far as cardio is concerned, I got about 50 minutes of cardio credit in their 30-minute workout. And the way that works is if you get into the vigorous zones, like zones 3, zones 4, zones 5, they count as double, okay? So I was able to get that because I was spending, most of the time I was in zone 3, but that counts as double. And I did get into zone 4 with this a little bit. So it's definitely cardio. The thing about it is this, again, this is very much steady state. With HupSix, it's interval training cardio, so you're not moving the entire time. And I get around the same numbers, if not even better in some of the workouts. I've gotten like 60 minutes of cardio credit in HupSix workouts. So they're very comparable, okay? I would say the major difference is the heart rate zones. I spend a lot of time in zone 3, 4, and 5. I mean, if you look at the graph of a HupSix workout, you'll notice that they're arcing and gradually going up and higher into the higher zones, which, you know, even though they count double, those higher zones have like 4 to 8 times the benefit as far as getting your heart to adapt, which is about trying to make your heart operate better. And that's really the point of cardio. And that's really what we're all trying to do here as far as cardiovascular exercises. Yes, you'll burn calories, and yes, you will lose weight, but you really shouldn't look at cardio that way. The point of cardio is to get your 150 minutes a week, or maybe even a little better if you can, and try to get yourself into those vigorous zones, right? Out of like the moderate and then the lower zones, because these, like I said, these vigorous zones have much more benefit. All right, the other thing with this workout, very similar to some of the other workouts I tried, was the moves. Again, no rhyme or reason. Pretty great to have pom-poms. They kind of just do very many variations on a jumping jack. Okay, and I don't know about you, but jumping jacks can be really boring to do, no matter how you change them up. There was a lot of punching the air again. There was a lot of kicking and stepping, being very similar to a lot of exercises in Joe's. Flo Joe does this. Isn't they all watching each other? They must be, right? I mean, it's the same move, right? I don't know what's going on with the fitness world as far as this is concerned. I mean, could it be, oh wait, it's tried and true, or is everybody copying each other? Just food for thought, because no one's coming up with anything really original. As compared to like HupSix, the gear and holding onto the handles and that connection between the bungee and the bag, that whole setup keeps you more engaged. The moves are so unique and different. And they kind of build upon each other, right? So you'll go from round 1 to round 6, ending with this incredible combo that you learned along the way. So all the moves are building into each other, which makes it really interesting for me, a guy who has a little problem focusing. You know, I find myself talking a lot during these workouts like I did when I was back in school and got bored in class. No wonder no one ever does cardio workouts online. I mean, I get it. And got kicked out because I just got bored and I just was like, oh my God. And I started like narrating, and I do that with this. And I don't mean to be mean to anybody. I'm just bored. Okay. The other point I want to make is the music. Wow, this music is really like mind-numbing and grating. I think these guys are pretty much on the beat most of the time. It was tough to me to find the beat sometimes because they were doing different things with the tempo, like within the song. Even though it was staying steady, there was instruments that were moving counter to the tempo. So, and then these use of these certain sound effects that like, I don't know how you can stay on the music. I don't even know if you were in a club, you would dig it, all right? It's just, and anybody in another room in the house would just like, I think they'd start yelling at you to tell you to turn it off. I mean, that's how grating the sound is of this music. And there's a real problem with that, because if you're not connecting to the music, if you're not enjoying the music, how are you going to enjoy the workout? It's really that simple. I mean, nobody can put that out of their ears while they're doing it. It's just what you have to deal with if you want to do this workout. Again, it's good cardio. So if it's something that you like and you want to do it, because it's better to get this type of cardio where you're getting into some of the higher heart rate zones than going for a light walk. I mean, this would be better for you to do. I think HupSix would even be better for you to do, because I think it's something you're going to want to keep doing. That's also a big point with cardio, is that you need to find something that you enjoy to do.
Take off your HupSix socks.
Either on a daily basis or every other day, or, like I said, for the rest of your life. Something that you feel you can get better at. I don't know if it matters whether I get better at this or not. There's no motivation. There's no educational aspect to this for me. It's just simply get up and move around. And honestly, it feels like childish in a weird way, almost like Romper Room. I don't know if you guys ever grew up around Romper Room back in the East Coast, but it was a kid's show, and the kids just got up every now and again and jumped around like crazy for 30 minutes, and that's what they did. This feels kind of similar to that for me. I need, as an adult, something that is much more focused and gets me somewhere, like becoming more graceful or more agile or more coordinated. I need that in the cardio workout, besides just jumping around to crazy music. So that's me, all right? These guys, I want to thank them so much, because you have to understand something. They're putting this up for free for you to do. So I'm thankful that they put it up and gave me a chance to do it. I think they mean very, very well, and I think they're trying to be very helpful to the average American or worldwide person that needs to get their cardio in. You need to get it done. Please check out HupSix, and I really think you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy it. And thanks again for stopping by and checking out this compare and review of Tess and Yoann's workout. And love you guys. Thanks a lot for listening.